Hello, my name is Seungyoon Han, and today I'll tell you about the amazing story of Joe the Ice Cube. What you will learn in this video: you will learn about the phase changes, you will learn about the intermolecular distance of particles, and lastly, how adding and removing energy impact the particle's state of matter, temperature, and motion. Joe the Ice Cube got out of the fridge because the door got open. Now Joe just got out of the fridge and he is melting, obviously, because the room temperature is 23 degrees Celsius and the melting point of solids is 0 degrees Celsius or more. So, yeah, it's obvious he's melting right now. Also, because energy is added to particles which make them move around more, and that's why it becomes liquid. Intermolecular distance means distance between particles in a matter. So in the solid phase, the intermolecular distance would be minimum, and so the particles would be squished together and they would only vibrate. When in the liquid phase, the intermolecular distance is a little more than the solids, but not maximum. And so the particles of the liquid phase would move more freely than the solid phase. And this phase change is called melting. Joe has turned into a liquid and is going under the door to go outside of the house. Now, when he reached outside, Joe is freezing back to an ice cube because the weather is very cold. It's minus 10 degrees Celsius, where freezing point is 0 degrees Celsius or less. Also, because energy is taken away from the liquid because of the temperature, which is minus 10 degrees, and that is why it forms a solid, because when you take out some energy, a lot of energy actually, from a liquid, it becomes solid. This phase change is called freezing or solidification. Knock knock. A kid named Jack from the house is taking Joe the Ice Cube into the house. In this slide, Jack the kid is boiling Joe the Ice Cube. Now the boiling temperature is 130 degrees Celsius and the boiling point is 100 degrees Celsius or more. For this slide, I will explain the phase change from the liquid phase to the gas phase. From the liquid phase, energy is added to become the gas phase. In this gas phase, the intermolecular distance is maximum and the particles move very freely. Because energy is added a lot, that the particles move more. This phase change is called evaporation. Poor Joe. Joe has turned into tiny water drops on the mirror because of condensation. Condensation happens when the gas phase touches a cooler surface than itself and it turns to tiny water drops. Solid particles only vibrate because they are squished together and the intermolecular distance is very small. Liquid particles move around more than solids, and the intermolecular distance is more than solids because the particles are not squished up like solids do, but they move around. Gas particles move very freely and the intermolecular distance is maximum because they move very freely and the distance between each other are very big. I will quickly go over the phase changes. So from the solid phase to get to the liquid phase, the phase change is called melting and energy is added. Melting point is 0 degrees Celsius or more. The opposite is from the liquid phase to the solid phase. This term, the phase change, is called freezing, also known as solidification. The energy is taken away and the freezing point is 0 degrees Celsius or less. The phase change from liquid to gas is called evaporation, also known as vaporization. The boiling point is 100 degrees Celsius or more, and energy is added to the liquid. The phase change from gas phase to the liquid phase is called condensation. Condensation happens when the gas touches a cooler surface than itself, and energy is taken away from the gas phase.